Got it, Big Lou. All right, let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on, everybody? Today we are back, and today it is Thursday for you. It is not for us, but we are doing a pre-recorded episode before tonight's Vikings game against the Seattle Seahawks in Seattle. 9 o'clock Central is the start time. We're happy to have you along as you watch this one. In today's episode, we are going to be doing what we didn't do in the last one we filmed, which was predictions and 10 questions football trivia. It got kind of long last time. We had to take a break anyways for some other things. So with that said, we are going to be doing it on this one instead.
Joel, I am going to interrupt you here.
I forgot about that.
We're going to go over our top 3 alternate jersey rankings that we did last time. Our top 3 was number 1, the Browns, with an average 9 out of 10 ranking. Second place was the Eagles with an 8.17, average between 3 of us out of 10. And number 3 was the Seattle Seahawks with a 7.83 out of 10. Those are our top 10. If you want to see our full list here, we will be posting them to our social media here within the next coming days. So like Wednesday or today of the day that this video will be coming out. But we will be posting the full thing there.
Mm-hmm. So with that said, I don't think there's anything else. So I think we're ready to get into it. As you guys can, I know, see on screen, that is all the predictions right there. We've got what has come off the board. We've got what has not come off the board in white. Obviously, what's wrong is red. What's correct is green. We're about to go through all those in a minute. And what's black is what we are about to unleash in a moment. So let me zoom in here so it's all big for you guys. So with that said, we're going to start with the predictions that came off the board for me since I'm on the left side of the screen. My first one, I said Jalen Hurts will be the cover athlete on Madden 24. That is wrong. Also, when we move to the online, then we can do sounders. We can do like ding, ding, dings, and we can do that too.
I like that. I like that.
So you guys will see that. I said Dalvin will be traded to Miami for 2024 draft pick. Some of these are really old, but that's also because we haven't filmed an episode since like May or June. So that's also a big there. I said Justin Jefferson and TJ Hawkinson would both be getting an extension before Danielle Hunter's contract was touched. That was wrong. I said the New York Jets would be on Hard Knocks. That was a ding, ding, ding right there. And I also said Danielle Hunter will have a contract resolution by the first preseason game, and they did. As we head on over to Sam here, he said the Madden cover athlete will be Justin Fields, which I still laugh at when I see it. That is wrong. He also said Jordan Addison will have an 80-plus overall rating on Madden 24. That is wrong. I believe it was 76, if I remember when I went through it.
That's atrocious.
Big Lou said Justin Jefferson will be on the cover of Madden 24. He was not. He said when Madden 24 comes out, the Vikings will be an 83 overall. I actually forget what they were. I think it was in the high 70s, but I don't remember anymore.
78. I think their offense is an 83 overall.
Okay. He also said Ryan Wright, who is the punter for the Minnesota Vikings, will be having a Madden overall between 75 and 77. And I don't remember, but I think you just pulled it up. What was it?
74.
Okay.
I believe.
So he was close.
Overall, 74 overall.
He was close.
So close.
I was very close.
He was close, but close doesn't cut it. So
yeah, Vikings overall is an 80.
So, okay.
22nd best team in the league.
So I'll scroll down for a minute there so you guys can just read what is there, even though you're about to see it too as we unleash our new ones. As we look over there, we've got one prediction. Our first ever listener prediction has come off the board. They've all been from the same listener, but that's okay. If you want to be a listener and you want to call in, guess what? You can show up on screen when we move to an online format. I should have said that earlier and I didn't. We did have a call-in listener once. We had an in-person listener once. We can throw you on screen. We can throw people on screen for the post-game too if we do like after the game. We can throw people on screen. They can share their thoughts. We can do that.
We could probably have a couple different people somehow.
Oh,
Yeah, we sure can. So with that said, we had our first ever listener prediction came off the board. Matt said Josh Allen will be the cover athlete on Madden 24. That was correct. So with that said, we can take a peek at the standings here. They are currently up to date as of right now. Sam over there is 4-8 on the year. He is 50%. Second place, only behind the listener, who's 1 for 1, but only 1 for 1. So small sample size. I'm 3 for 9, and Big Lou is 0 for 4.
I'm great at this right now.
Man, you'll get your first completion eventually. So with that said,
we'll see. I doubt it.
With that said, we're gonna get into the new predictions. So anyone who wants to fire away first can feel free to fire away.
Well, we're over yours right now.
So we can go over mine. So I accidentally moved it. All right, I will lead us off. Let me see what one, if there's an order I want to do these in. I'll start with the first one since it's relating to the preseason. So I'll start with my preseason one, ladies and gentlemen. To kick us off, this is my prediction. Jordan Addison will catch at least one touchdown in the preseason this year. So I was a bit surprised when I found out Jordan Addison would be playing at all in the preseason, considering that Kevin O'Connell didn't play any starters last year. But during his press conference I was listening to yesterday, he did say Jordan would be out there. And Jordan's been playing very, very well so far in training camp. He's been getting open. I follow a lot of the beat writers on like Twitter and stuff, and they just rave about how he gets open. He's able to make separation, unlike Adam Thielen, and he catches a lot of touchdowns. So Jordan Addison will catch at least one touchdown in the preseason. Write that down, boys. Actually, I can't say write that down. That's not our show. I copied that. So with that said, who's up next?
You want to just go down the line? Sam's up there.
Yeah,
Let's
sure.
do it.
All right. So this one actually really, really excites me. This is a guy that on the Vikings, he's very overlooked. He's very underrated. And he actually did score a touchdown last year. Only one. So my prediction is that Jalen Naylor will have at least 4 receiving touchdowns this season.
I like that.
Yeah, you're probably right about that, because I think the Vikings will definitely utilize a lot more receivers this year, especially since they have so many that can be that number 3 receiver. So I think they'll rotate them all, like kind of what they did with KJ last year, where they can easily go off for a couple, 3 touchdowns a game, like KJ did that one game last year, because they're going to be so focused on probably Justin Jefferson and maybe Jordan Addison, depends on how well he is, that number 3 receiver can be so flexible with how many we have there that could possibly play that we can constantly be surprising the defenses with who we have there.
When you talked about one touchdown last season, I got a bit nervous. You're gonna make a Jalen Reagor prediction. I was like, no, let's not go there. Let's stay away from Jalen Reagor, please. But with that said, Big Lou, it is your time to shine. Let me scroll this over, and here you go, Big Lou.
It's a little bit of a different one, but I think either KJ Osborne or Jordan Addison, more than likely, who are probably going to be our receivers 2 and 3, one of them on the first regular season offensive snap the Vikings have, one of them will not be on the field.
Okay.
Is my prediction. Is one of them will not be on the field.
Okay.
During the first snap.
That's a bit of a drawn-out title, but we understand what you mean, and we'll work with you there. So I don't have anything to say about that. They probably won't. I don't think they're going to play both of them. They're not going to have 3 receivers out there.
See.
It's going to be a run play. That's just 2 Vikings. Have a run play. First play of the season.
Well, we don't have Dalvin Cook
anymore. Or it's going to be like a long JJ pass.
That'd be pretty cool too. With that said, I'll move over to me next. I got to remember what my next one was. I got it. Alrighty. So this is a player we talked about in our last episode that we filmed. They just had resolution with their contract in the form of I don't even know how you want to describe it. Kind of a restructure. He had a $4.9 million base salary, and now he's got his money, and he's happy, even though he doesn't have a long-term deal. If you don't know who I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen, it is a man by the name of Danielle Hunter. So this is kind of a long shot if you think about it, but I felt good about it when I wrote these ones up. So ladies and gentlemen, Danielle Hunter will have at least 7 sacks in his first 5 games this season. He's going to come out on fire. He's going to show that he wants that long-term contract, and he's going to be ready. And he's going to have a good year this year, as long as he stays healthy, in my opinion.
It's a lot of sacks.
Yeah, that seems very extensive for sacks. Is it possible? Absolutely. But I just don't know if it will happen here. It really kind of depends on how Brian Flores is going to play this defense this year, and how aggressive or who he's going to blitz and how that's going to work out with him.
Yeah. Had to mix it up. Sometimes you got to throw short passes. Sometimes you got to throw bombs downfield. This is kind of a bomb downfield, and I don't care. Let's do it. So that said, we're going to keep scrolling on over. Sam with his second prediction.
All right, so this is another underrated guy. He spent the whole last season injured. I'm talking about a running back. His name is Ty Chandler. So for those of you that have not heard of him, he was on the team last year, injured the whole year. I think he had like 30 rushing yards on the season. But now he's listed as the backup behind Madison. So my prediction is that Ty Chandler will have 300 plus rushing yards this season.
I feel like that's absolutely possible. Depends on how they kind of use, because like Madison got quite a few yards last year, and they used him as kind of like behind Cook there. So it'll be really interesting to see how they use the Chandler at Madison and C.J. Hamler too.
Yeah, I think this one has a fair chance of hitting because we've seen Dalvin Cook as kind of the bell cow number one running back. Madison's the number two, and then there's everyone behind those two. But Dalvin Cook's gone. Alexander Madison's obviously going to be the number one, but I don't think he's going to be the true like number one that Dalvin Cook was. It's going to be more of a running back by committee approach, so that does open up the chance that that one will be hitting.
Yeah.
Nice prediction.
I do have a feeling, especially if Ty Chandler's doing very well, they may go more towards about a 50-50 for splits or like a 60-40 to Madison. Depends on like how well they're each of them doing and like their game plan for each game. It's really going to be week to week, I think.
I'm curious to see if they use Dwayne McBride at all too. I don't think they really will. At least not this year. He seems kind of down there, but
I
just like Dwayne McBride.
It's going to be like a 60-30-10 with Madison, Chandler, and Wongwu.
Yeah, that's definitely the case.
Yeah,
could be the case.
I feel like C.J. Ham will get a lot of short yardage carry too, because Cook kind of
always does though.
Yeah, so. He's kind of that true fullback that you don't really see in the league anymore,
which has worked out well for us.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. All right, Big Lou, fire away.
For me, I think the first completed regular season pass this year will be to Justin Jefferson from the Vikings.
Yeah, that's a fair prediction. That's a fair prediction.
Very solid prediction.
Very solid, but you never know. It could be like a Hawkinson kind of screen off the first play there, but.
Did you say? Oh, you said first completed pass.
Yes,
I want to make sure.
Completed pass.
I was gonna look at the wording of it to make sure I fully understood it, but I do.
Yes. Completed pass.
Dang, I was hoping you could have left some loopholes on that one.
No. First completed pass in the regular season will be to Justin Jefferson.
Yeah. I was hoping you would have said like the first play or just the first pass. No. But you didn't. Way to sniff through it. So with that said, I thought maybe someone actually made this prediction, but turns out nobody actually has made this prediction. I thought maybe Sam did. He made a similar one when he said Byron Murphy will lead the Vikings in interceptions this year. But he didn't say what I'm going to say, and that is Byron Murphy Jr. will have the Vikings' first interception in the regular season this year. He seems to be the number one corner so far in training camp practice, and I don't see any reason why he won't be in the regular season. Could be Harrison Smith.
I think it's going to be the hitman himself.
But no,
he seems
to get
Byron
Murphy.
A lot of the interceptions. So
yeah, he was one of 3 safeties that had 5 interceptions and how many? 10 pass deflection, 8 pass deflections this last year. He was one of 3.
Mm-hmm.
He's a ball hawk.
So there you go. There's my 3, and with that said, we will move it on to Sam for his third and final prediction.
This one is a stretch and a half. Okay. So first things first, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull up some stats from this player over the last couple years. So the player I'm talking about right now is Kirk Cousins. With the Vikings, in a single season, he has never thrown more than 35 touchdowns, which is a lot. And the year he threw 35 touchdowns, he threw 13 interceptions. The least amount of interceptions he's thrown with the Vikings was 6 in 2019. So here's my prediction. Kirk Cousins will throw 32 or more touchdowns and less than 12 interceptions this season.
Wow.
I know it's a long haul, but
it's hard to see him throwing that few interceptions with just the way this offense is. They just take risks, unlike in the Mike Zimmer-led era, even though he was not the one leading the offense. In fact, he stayed as far away from the offense as he could. But I also must address that Big Lou just Googled Kirk Cousins' completion percentage because I know it has to do with his next prediction. And
it's got a picture of Joe Burrow on it.
A photo of Joe Burrow came out.
That's because he's on Bing.
I don't know if you can see this or not, but it's a picture of Joe Burrow. Bing is just the default one on here. I'm switching it over to Chrome, whatever. Don't judge me too
He's still on Microsoft Edge, and he's still on Microsoft Bing. And I think that's the problem. That is the problem.
The auto thing that pops up here, I haven't cared to switch it yet. But that is funny, though, the Joey Burrow.
All right. Big Lou, you got this. Fire away.
So my final prediction is that Kirk Cousins' season completion percentage is 67% or greater. His average over his career is 66.8. In about half of his seasons, he's had like right around that 67% or above, but the last 2 seasons has been a 65.9 and a 66.3. So I think it's definitely feasible for him to get this, but we will see how the season goes if he truly will get it.
That's a nice prediction there. Yeah, 65.9. I feel like he's probably not going to get that just based on the way this offense is. But maybe he will because receivers are going to be schemed open so much. I could see it going both ways.
Yeah. One more thing I feel like I want to point out.
Mm-hmm.
In 2021, Kirk was sacked 28 times. In 2022, he was sacked 46 times.
Oh, my.
Wow.
That's got to be probably the highest in the league. It's gotta be.
Last year was, I know.
Was he the
yeah,
most
I know
sacked
last year.
quarterback
Last
in the
year's
NFL?
was, yeah. He's probably the most hit everything. He was just the most of everything.
Russell Wilson was with 135
Oh
sacks.
no, that's
between
not exactly it.
Between 2020 and 2023, Russell Wilson got sacked 135 times.
Yeah, Russell Wilson was sacked 55 times last season.
Oh.
Justin Fields was sacked 55 times last season. Kirk was 46. Geno Smith was 46. Daniel Jones was 44. Joe Burrow was 41. Let's see here. Jalen Hurts, 38, which is surprising. Justin Herbert, 38. Matt Ryan, 38. And Baker Mayfield for 36.
I was surprised.
Baker Mayfield barely even played. How'd he get sacked 36 times?
I was surprised that you said Justin Fields and who was the other running quarterback that
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts, yeah. I was surprised that both of them were on that list, considering how mobile
the
they
Eagles
are.
actually have a good offensive line,
Yeah.
too.
That was an interesting one.
I love this. There's a tweet from NFL Humor that says, Baker Mayfield revenge tour, 6 for 13, 27 yards, 1 interception, sacked twice. That's so sad.
All right.
So that was our 3 predictions. Oh, whoa, what did I do? That was our 3 predictions. Like said, there is our standings. Over here, we've got our trivia section. So we are about to start our game of 10 questions, Vikings edition. If you've never seen how this game works, I'm going to explain it. Big Lou has got, how many are we doing?
I got 3.
Big Lou's got 3 players in mind. What is going to happen is me and Sam are going to have pieces of paper, and we're going to be able to write some stuff down. So what is going to happen is we each get to ask 5 questions, making it a total of 10. And every question we ask has to be a 1 or 2 answer. Oh, yeah, I forgot about getting that for you. There's not one on there.
Uh-oh.
Where'd your pen jar go?
Otherwise, I can get one for you.
Okay.
Or we can share.
All right.
All right.
No cheating.
Yeah, well, yeah. All right, while he grabs a pen, I'll keep explaining. So how it's going to work is every question we ask has to either be in A or B format, whether it's a yes, no, over, under, anything like that. It just has to be one option or the other. And we each get up to 10 total, so 5 each. And then we can guess whenever we want to, and it does not count as a question if you guess. But if you guess and get it wrong, you cannot guess you cannot guess anyone then until the next. Let me say that all again. You can't guess again until the other player has guessed then. So that is how it works. And if I missed anything, you're going to find out as we play. That is the list of players we've done so far. We've done Daniil Hawk, Ryan Wright, Percy Harvin, Justin Jefferson, Kyle Rudolph, Jordan Hicks, Josh Oliver, Blair Walsh, Chris Carter, Jared Allen, and Brett Favre. In our career, Sam has 5. I have 5. Big Lou has 1. The only way Big Lou can score is if we make it through all 10 questions, and neither of us guess it correct. Who was that?
Oh,
Blair Walsh.
Yes.
Because Blair Walsh was the one we couldn't get.
Because we didn't know that he was
still in the
an active
league.
player.
Yeah.
Who does he play for? The Saints?
It was like
I think
some
it
team's
was
practice
I think
squad.
the Saints practice squad is what he's on.
Oh, boy.
The last time we did this episode was those 3: Chris Carter, Jared Allen, Brett Favre, and I got all 3 of them. So I'm on a 3-player winning streak. After we're done with the round.
You should highlight our names and do like who won each of them for the future for that.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. I can color code it.
Yep.
After the round is over, we will add the players here so that to keep it up to date. And I would like to try and find a way where I can keep so you guys know the number of questions, but there really is no way I've found that's super effective of doing that. So we're just going to kind of say it as we do it. So with that said, I've guessed the last 3 players correct, so I'm going to have Sam go first.
And
he's going to give us the first question.
This one, again, is past and present Vikings players. I think next time I may go on to notable players, may not be exactly Vikings, but...
Past and or present, or only present?
Past and present Vikings players.
No, but like next time.
Oh.
Should just do present.
Yeah,
that'll be
for now. That'll
present,
make it easier.
present non-Vikings
present
players,
notable
or past and present Vikings.
Okay. So again, today's going to be only past and present Viking players, as you can see by the list that we've done so far. So with that said, Sam's going to start us off.
All right, I'm going to lead it off with my favorite question: is this player an offensive skill player?
No.
All right, I'm going to follow up. This is my our second question, the one I probably normally ask first every time. Is this player still an active player?
Yes. You keeping track of questions there, Joel?
Yeah, I'm going to number it.
Okay.
Is this player a lineman at all?
Yes.
Is this player... Do they currently play for the Vikings right now?
Yes.
That was 4 questions, by the way.
Is this player older than 28?
Oh, I did not get it.
Oh, stumped Big Lou even.
You know what? I have a kind of
you said older than 28?
Older than 28.
No.
I have a guess.
I have an on-air production meeting idea. What if someday we do it, if Big Lou, if you know enough information, what if we do it where the loser's out every round? Well, it wouldn't work then for us to do more than one. Well, that's still kind.
Could do 2.
Then we'd only be able to do one in a day. Otherwise, we could do like best 2 out of 3. But what if we did it in a way where the loser's out then, and then the loser has to
have the trivia
come in mind with the players or the trivia.
We could all
so
have
then so then everyone's on equal ground. We can do that sometime.
We'll see. I got to learn more about everyone.
That is okay. So that said, that was 5. The 6th question is going to be does this player play on the... Oh, wait. I'm going to just take a guess here. I just got to do it. Is this player Christian Darrisaw?
No.
Oh, that's who I was going to guess.
Dang it. Okay, so that was a guess, but it still doesn't count as an official question.
Yeah.
So I can still ask a question. This will be the 6th one then, but I can't guess until Sam guesses.
So, strategy-wise here, people, I'm just going to wait until we've answered all the questions. Mm-hmm. That way I know as much as I can, unless I know the player for certain.
Okay.
But is this player an offensive...
Oh, wait, it's my question. It's still my question, though.
Oh, my bad.
His guess is not his question.
Dang, I had a good question, but I don't want to make it too obvious now with the one I was going to say.
I'm going to put the stupid question then, so Sam doesn't get it.
But you still have to know. You still got to figure it out.
Has this player made a Pro Bowl in their career? That was not the original one I was going to ask.
No, from the knowledge I have, no. I can double check it here from what I've seen, no.
Is this player an offensive lineman?
That's what I was going to ask too. Okay.
Yes, this person has not gotten a...
Okay, then I have... Well, could be anyone still.
Oh.
Is this player an interior offensive lineman?
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay, that's not the player I was thinking then. I was going to go to the other tackle's position then.
Is this player a center?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
That spices up. That was the 9th question, by the way.
Because I was thinking Garrett Bradbury.
Joel's got the last question.
Ooh, all right. I can make this fun then.
Okay.
Is this player a starter?
Yes.
Okay. So no matter what, one of us is probably going to get this right now. It's either going to be... And again, since I guessed and I had the last question, he gets first chance at guess. Then if he gets it wrong, I get to guess. And if neither of us get it, which is not going to happen, then he would get the point.
Yeah, you got 50-50 shot at the lineman.
It has completely slipped my mind who the left guard is. Oh my god. This is embarrassing.
Then guess the right guard.
So the right guard is Ed Ingram, and I guess that's the only player I can get. Oh, you said it's a starter?
Yeah.
So it's Ed Ingram or the one I forgot. Oh, crap. All right, is it Ed Ingram?
No.
Wait, you said no?
It is not.
All right. Is it the Boise State product, Ezra Cleveland?
That's who it is.
Yes. All right, so
it's
it was
Boise for
Ezra
Sam.
Cleveland, ladies and gentlemen, former second-round pick for the Minnesota Vikings in 2000 and I believe 20.
Yes, 20. Yep.
This is his last year under contract.
He's
with
allowed
the
11
team.
sacks.
Could you put Ezra?
Ooh.
Well, or I can zoom it out. Can you put Ezra
Between
on?
his 3 seasons, yep.
Ooh.
Can you move Ezra to the right
5
side?
in 2020, 1 in 2021, and 5 in
Ezra
2022.
to
Move it to the right of Daniil Hunter then, just so it's more spread out.
Okay.
Yeah, he's had a total of nine penalties as well between his season.
All right.
Ooh, tough.
So I'm up to 6 now. Sam's still at 5. Big Lou's at 1. This is our second player. And
This-
again, Sam will kick it. I'll have him kick it off again since I got this last one. Oh, you got a 50-50 chance. Wow, I'm on a 4-player streak now.
Dang, I gotta stop that streak. Okay.
All right.
Is this player an offensive skill player?
Yes.
Ooh, I like that.
Was this player drafted by the Vikings?
Yes.
Okay, how fast you answer that actually helped give me more clues, so thank you.
Well, I have the information right up.
I know, but no, you still... Oh, okay, I guess. That's still,
Well, yeah.
that could have
Yes.
helped. I have a player in mind already.
I forgot. Yeah.
Did this player ever reach 1,000 yards from scrimmage? So, receiving, passing, and rushing.
Yes.
Okay.
That was the third question. Is this player an active player for the Vikings?
No.
Okay, then it's not who I thought. I was thinking KJ Osborne.
Oh. See, I don't want to guess too early. Like, I have an idea, but I don't want to guess too early. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to give it away by questions I want to ask. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is tough. This is really tough. Oh, man. Did this player... Did this player play for any teams other than the Vikings?
Yes.
Okay. Kind of helps.
That was 5 questions. I have a player in mind. We have not done them yet, but I'm not guessing too early
We're probably
still.
thinking about the same person.
Probably.
Ooh, I can throw you a bone here. Did this player with the Vikings wear a number in the 80s?
I'll have to check the Vikings somewhere. I know his current number, but
I thought you said he's not an active player.
No.
No.
I said is he an active player with the Vikings?
yeah.
I was trying to kill 2 birds with one stone. Okay. So, but just by your answer there, it's not a player I was thinking. I was thinking Anthony Carter. Can't be him now.
Randy Moss.
Didn't we already do him? Oh, we haven't.
No, I
Oh,
haven't.
wow, we really haven't done Randy
No,
Moss.
we have not done Randy Moss. I
I've
know.
definitely guessed him at least a couple times, probably. Big Lou, you just actually
Watch,
helped
it's
based
like
on what you said there.
Laquan Treadwell.
Could be.
No, he was not in the 80s with the Vikings.
Okay, then. Well, yeah. That was 6 questions.
We haven't even declared whether this person is, like, what position they play.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I think we were both thinking receivers.
Well, yeah.
Did this player... Is this player older than 30?
Dude, I don't have his. Let's second. I forgot to get his age on this.
Okay.
It's alright, I'll probably ask it on our third person too.
I will get that one for sure. 1 second. You said is over 30?
Over 30.
No.
That was 7 questions. Oh, I really don't know so far. All right, I'm just gonna knock this one out. Was because we know they're an active player now. Are they a wide receiver?
Yes.
Man, it might be Laquan Treadwell.
Dang, I had another player in mind, but they were in the 80s, so it can't be them now. But I can't say the player I had in mind because I think you're gonna do it eventually.
Have we done? No way.
That was 8. That was 8 questions, by the way, just so you guys know.
Do you know who it is?
I might. I feel like this is kind of a layup, if I'm being honest.
Oh, I just realized something too.
Is it Adam Thielen?
No.
What?
What?
I gotta guess after he's done.
Nope. What's
What?
your question?
He still gets to ask a question. Yo, I think I might. If I'm wrong, this is gonna be bad, but I think I got it.
Was this player?
Yeah.
Is this? Oh my gosh.
If
Is
I'm
this
wrong,
player
I'm wrong.
AFC or NFC?
AFC.
Yeah, that just solidified this. I'm gonna look really bad if I get this wrong. Is this player Stephon Diggs?
It is.
What the?
As soon as you said Adam Thielen, I was like, wait, it could be Diggs.
Yeah.
All right, Stephon Diggs.
I'm shocked
This is
that one went that
embarrassing.
far.
I'm on a roll, baby.
I'm surprised that
5
one
in a
went that
row.
far.
We didn't ask the right questions.
5 in a row now.
No, you did.
Well, I was really
You guys were thinking completely
until you kind of slipped up and said they were an active player. That I really had no idea where we were going. But you did help when you kind of accidentally said that.
Yeah.
All right, so that is 2 players done. Now we're on to our third and final one for the day.
All right, Big Lou, same leadoff question. Offensive skill player?
No.
Okay.
Is this player an active player in the NFL?
Yes.
Is this player anything but a lineman?
So they're not a lineman, correct?
Just ask if they're a lineman.
Are they
He'll
a
say yes or
lineman,
no.
offense
No.
or defense?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
You asked that extremely
Wait.
confusing way.
Okay. You know what's really funny? You just asked if they're an offensive. Oh wait. No, my bad.
Linemen are not skilled.
You're right. You're right.
Well,
I thought
linemen
do
not have the skills required to catch
until I read not. I thought for a second they were, but I was still thinking back to Diggs. I'll say, are they an active player with the Vikings?
Yes.
I think I gotta think of some better questions because I feel like I ask the same ones every time.
You guys do. So that I'm pretty sure you guys won't get this one though.
Okay.
Is this player a starter?
Yes.
Okay.
We're gonna get it then. That's a layup.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see here. I might give it away. I might throw in a. Should I throw in a surprise?
I suppose.
Does this player play special teams?
Yes.
Boom! That was why I thought that was.
I think I have an idea, but I don't want to give it away too early. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Oh man. Have we done? We have. Is this player's number higher than 10?
Yes.
Oh, dang. Okay, then that's not what I thought. Oh, okay, then I think I know who it is.
I think I do too.
I was thinking Greg Joseph until you asked that question, but I'm just gonna guess now. Is it Andrew DePaula?
Yeah.
You're the worst, Joel.
Yes. Let's
I
go.
didn't want to guess too early, but I also didn't want to give it away.
That made it way too easy. Your question at the end there, because I would have guessed.
It's so hard to
I
find
was-
out what I want to without giving it away.
I was getting ready to guess Greg Joseph until you said that. I was fully ready for it. Then if you would have said no,
the
then I would have.
undrafted long snapper, Signed
Yeah.
by Bucks, went to Bears, Raiders, Panthers, then now at the Vikings.
Made the Pro Bowl last year.
I was gonna ask if he was a Pro Bowler, but I don't know if Greg Joseph was ever a Pro Bowler.
He definitely not.
That's what I was
I
gonna
don't
say. I
believe
don't
so.
think. There's no way Greg.
I don't
Joseph's
think
been a
Greg
Pro
Joseph
Bowler.
ever made a Pro Bowl. I don't even know where Greg Joseph played pre-Vikings, to be honest.
Is Cowboys, was it?
Cowboys.
Wasn't it?
How about them Cowboys?
I think you're thinking of Greg Zerline.
I was gonna say Dan Bailey.
Oh,
What are you
yeah,
thinking of?
Dan Bailey.
Dan Bailey and
Signed
Yeah.
with Miami Dolphins.
okay.
Played football at Florida Atlantic, signed with the Dolphins in 2018. And then plays kicker for the Vikings.
Oh, he's been for a few different teams. He's also played Cleveland, Miami, Carolina, and Tennessee.
Yeah.
And
And
Tampa.
Bucks. Yeah.
Greg
So-
the Leg.
He's been a journeyman.
He Super Bowl 55. He was on.
Was he like a practice squad member? Or was he actually on the team?
Let's see,
What-
what
what,
year would have been
that
55?
was probably the Bucks.
22.
I would assume that was the Bucks. Oh, actually, what?
That was the Bucks for sure. It was
Yeah, I think it was the Bucks.
because none of his other teams
Has
won
to
a
have been
Super
the
Bowl
Bucks.
recently.
Yeah, Super Bowl, what? 55 was 2020.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was.
Must have been the Bucks. All right. Anyone else got any last thoughts before we close this one out?
Nope.
No. I got to do this harder next time. Those are too easy.
Mm-hmm. So again, there's our updated stats. I've got 8. Sam's got 5. Big Lou has 1 point. Again, like we kind of talked about, maybe someday we can do more of a cycle so it's fair between all 3 of us. But we'll cross that bridge eventually. So with that said, enjoy the Vikings game tonight or whenever you're watching this. Maybe it is already in the past. Thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. We will see you guys in our next episode. Not sure when that is yet, but as always, follow the Instagram, follow the Twitter, check out the community tab where we post updates. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. Peace out. And as always, SKOL Vikings. We will see you guys next week. Well, actually, I shouldn't say next week. I'll see you guys sometime. All right, now